Hey, what's going on, everybody? Isaac here, just sitting here in the woods, finishing up a video on another knife, and figured I'd talk about a folding knife that I have on me, carrying it on my belt in a leather sheath it came in. Real nice leather sheath. This is the Uncle Henry Folding Hunter. This is a Staglon handle, meaning it is synthetic, plastic material meant to look like stag. And it certainly does. Real nice looking knife here, made by Uncle Henry. It is manufactured in China. It's a big folding knife, definitely a minimum 5 inches in long. They got 4-inch blades here, but it's not that heavy. With the brass here, I thought it would be heavier, or maybe it just feels light and it actually is heavy. But it definitely feels lighter than like a buck 110. I'll have to weigh them out later and see what it is. So we got two blades here. We got a clip point blade, full flat ground. You hear that snap? Real nice spring action. And we got this, kind of straight back skinning blade, little belly there. Look at that cant on that to really get in there and process game, as this is a folding hunter. That's what it's meant to do. Uncle Henry says this is, listen to that, walk and talk. So this is made of a high carbon stainless steel, according to Uncle Henry. I take that meaning like a 7CR17. I don't know why they wouldn't just say that, so maybe it isn't. But real nice blade. If you watch some older Dave Canterbury videos, he'll mention that he carries a case folding hunter in some of those. I don't know if he still carries it or not. That's videos from some years back. But it's a useful knife. You got two blades. So look at this. There's this weird vine stuff on here. Just cut that off. This is just some random stick. I don't know what it's from or how hard or soft it is, but the clip point will be your main working blade that you can do different tasks with, general EDC tasks or around camp, or you're using this knife for its intended purpose as a hunter. This is what your main work will be. You can do your woodcraft and whatever, and carve your pointy tactical sticks or hot dog roasting sticks, with this clip point blade. And if you want, you can do your initial cuts into your game animals with the clip point as well. But Dave Canterbury, mentioned in his older videos that he has a folding hunter in. You do this work with this blade, then you go back to this blade, which is still razor sharp because you haven't used it to carve wood or any nonsense like that, and you use this one to process the game that you just hunted and can cook over your campfire. Say you're out here in the woods on a little, overnight, couple day camp out, and you're hunting squirrels or whatnot. Process those squirrels with this blade, and you do all your other stuff with the other one. Now, if you couldn't tell from me opening and closing it before, this is a slip joint knife, meaning it does not lock. So this isn't, you got to be, somewhat careful. See, it takes some pressure to close, but when you're cutting, the material is, if you're cutting correctly, you're pulling backwards. So the blade is pulling up and pushing back into the closed position and held in there with those back springs. So unless you're fooling around, you shouldn't have a good slip joint knife close on you. And I think Uncle Henry did a great job with this. It's the first Uncle Henry blade I ever bought. I got it for $20 on Amazon. Pretty good deal. A knife like this, you know, made in America from Case, will cost you $100 or more. I'm not sure if a lot of other companies outside of Case and this one are making these folding hunters anymore. And you know, I see a lot of Rough Rider knives out there on YouTube, but I haven't seen anyone do one on a folding hunter this size. I know my friend Gruggs at Legion Tactical Cutlery has a marbles folding hunter. I don't know how long he's had it, or if Marble still makes them, but Case definitely makes these, and they are, you know, a solid $100. Case makes them in their true sharp stainless steel as well as their carbon steel. But this Uncle Henry is really, really nice for the $20 that I paid for this on Amazon. The Staglon handle looks real nice. It's textured, so it feels good in your hand. And you got a nice full-size blade to work with. So we'll see. Maybe more companies will start bringing this pattern back. You know, these folding hunters, because I like it a lot, and I might try to get some from some other brands just to have in the collection and keep out here and use. We'll just try like a log cabin type notch here. Now, I did a shorter video on this knife, just kind of showing it up front to the camera, and went over the specs a little bit before. And I commented in that video that this knife did come relatively dull. And my pal, the Bowie man, commented that Uncle Henry usually comes very sharp. So I probably got an anomaly here, I guess, that was dull. But I sharpened this up to razor sharpness on my Arkansas stones. Got to get a classic sharpening stone for a classic like Uncle Henry, guys. Just, man, look at that. Really, really great looking knife. No regrets in this purchase at all. Really digs into this wood nicely. I kind of messed up this this log cabin notch, but oh well. It's not like I'm not using it for anything. Actually, it's not that bad. Really just getting in there. Do a close up. Why not? Here we go. Guys, I'm going to show you a clip later. We'll see how this other blade works on some meat that I'm going to make for dinner. All right, here we are with this skinning blade, and
a nice pork steak here, fresh off the grill that I'm getting ready for dinner. Man, it sliced right through that thing. This is a real great cutting blade. And, like I said before, this blade was not used out in the woods. This is purely for cutting meat. And it does a real bang up job, getting around. These steaks are kind of like a T-bone. There's a bone down the middle that I'm cutting around. Maybe next time we'll get an overhead shot of this so you can see it better. But really slices through this very nicely. And again, very impressed with this knife from Uncle Henry. So if you want to get one of these, go check it out on Amazon for sure. Definitely recommend it. And use it. Use it a lot.
Actually, forgot when we were out in the woods. Here, we'll give you another close-up look at this real nice looking blade from Uncle Henry. We want to see how this edge cuts this 3/8 inch rope. Good clean cut. Pretty nice, guys. Now I did, as said earlier, I did sharpen this on Arkansas stones. Good sharp blade, full flat grind, nice and slicey. All right, everybody, just wanted to film a short conclusion here for this video on the Uncle Henry Folding Hunter. Again, real nice looking blade. I did look up the weight. I mentioned at the beginning, or not at the beginning, but at some point during the video, it feels lighter than the Buck 110, and it is like an ounce lighter. This comes in at like 6.5 to 6.7 ounces. I think the Buck 110 is definitely over 7, so it is a bit lighter. Again, it comes this real nice, like dark brown, almost like a little like reddish brown colored leather sheath, says Uncle Henry, printed on there, and also on the button snap. Got a belt loop on the back. Knife fits real nice in here. Snap closure. Not falling out, not wiggling around. So guys, the Folding Hunter, yeah, they're cool. They're a cool pattern, traditional knife. So hopefully you can check this out on Amazon, or you don't like Uncle Henry, maybe you can find another brand of a Folding Hunter that you like. I think it's a pattern worth having in your collection. So take it easy, and I'll see you on the next video.